Walking around the show floor here at the photography show, you'll find lots of tools to help make image professionals' lives that little bit easier. And I'm here with Robert from Loupedeck, who's actually got a tool that we saw last year that's been plussed up a little bit. Tell me about Loupedeck and tell me what's new this year, Robert.
Well, we've added the video software support for Loupedeck, and it's completely new version. It's new hardware. It's better build quality. It's more useful.
So for anyone who hasn't come across Loupedeck before, tell me why it's useful for people who spend their days in front of Lightroom or Photoshop or Final Cut.
Well, I just like the kind of like analog feeling that you get when you're having like digital photo and you are having a analog controls to it. So it's more intuitive. You can do full screen and you don't have to be caring if your contrast is saying +30 or +40, because you're actually just looking at the picture and then doing adjustments based on that.
So you're feeling the adjustments, not just clicking a mouse here and there. You've got Final Cut open here. That's new with this. Just show us a bit of the Loupedeck in action.
Okay, yeah, so we have basic controls, we have editing controls, and we have color grading controls. So we are able to go through our clips, our footage. We can do trimming, we can do all the functions that are in Final Cut Pro, editing-wise. But then we also have full control to our color grading. We can adjust basically all the adjustment there is in Final Cut Pro.
It strikes me that using a tool like this certainly could help editors, and I know many people who suffer from this, from RSI, repetitive strain industry, rather than spending your whole day clasping a mouse in the same way. Actually having the freedom to moving your hand in different ways to make those adjustments could really save your wrist and sick time off of work.
And that's actually why we made it so flat, because that's the most ergonomic way to use it. So there's a lot of people who's been asking why it's not like that. Then you're using your wrist like that, and it's bad for you. So yeah, it is very ergonomical way to work.
Brilliant. Well, listen, Robert, thank you very much for bringing down your Loupedeck Plus and for showing us how it now plays nicely with tools like Final Cut Pro as well. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Cheers.